Grace was only 19 when she gave up the biggest dream of her life. She had just been accepted into medical school when her father suffered a severe stroke. Overnight, the family's only source of income disappeared. With bills piling up and her younger siblings still in school, Grace quietly put away her admission letter and started working. She took any job she could find. She baked bread before sunrise, cleaned offices during the day, and sold food at night. Every penny she earned went to her family. She paid her brother Daniel's school fees, bought her sister Esther's books, and made sure there was always food on the table. Whenever people praised her, her mother would simply say, "She's the firstborn. She's only doing her duty." Those words hurt more than the long hours. Years passed, and Grace's sacrifices began to bear fruit. Daniel graduated from university and got a high-paying job overseas. Esther became a successful fashion designer with several stores. Grace couldn't have been happier. She believed her family would finally stand by her the way she had stood by them. Instead, they slowly forgot her. Daniel rarely answered her calls. Esther never mentioned Grace when people asked who had supported her journey. Even their mother treated their success as if Grace had played no part in it. The breaking point came during their mother's birthday celebration. Grace spent the entire day cooking for relatives while Daniel and Esther received all the praise. An elderly aunt smiled and said, "This family should never forget the daughter who sacrificed everything." Before Grace could respond, her mother laughed. Grace only did what every responsible firstborn should do. Daniel and Esther are the real success stories. The room fell silent. Grace forced a smile, removed her apron, and quietly walked out. No one followed her. That night she made a promise to herself. For the first time, she would stop living for everyone else. Using the little money she had saved, Grace started a small catering business. She worked with the same determination she had once given to her family. Within a few years, her business became one of the most successful in the city. Ironically, that was when her family came back. Daniel had lost his job. Esther's business had failed. Their mother had become seriously ill. Standing in Grace's office, they apologized with tears in their eyes. Her mother whispered, "I spent years celebrating the children you raised while forgetting the daughter who carried us all." Grace smiled gently. "I never helped because I wanted recognition," she said. "I helped because I loved you. But I also learned that loving your family should never mean losing yourself." She paid for her mother's treatment and helped her siblings get back on their feet, not because they deserved it, but because kindness had always been part of who she was. As they left, her mother hugged her tightly and said, "Thank you. And I'm sorry." For the first time in many years, Grace finally felt seen. She realized that the greatest victory wasn't hearing those words. It was discovering that, even after all the pain, she had never allowed bitterness to replace the kindness in her heart.